What's going on, everybody? Sensei Lewis here. Just wanted to do a video with you guys about the importance of situational situational awareness. All right. So let's see. Let me turn the camera around. All right, and let's talk about some things. All right. So let's start off with you're leaving a shopping center or a place, right? Most people may just, walk straight out and pay no mind to what's going on around them, right? You may just walk out and you don't even, take a look. You just walk right out to the parking lot, or you walk right. You don't even, you don't take a look. But what I recommend, what I like to do for myself, and what I recommend, so that way your situational awareness is put into place, is that before you walk, once you exit the place where you're at, stop for a moment and take a quick look around, right? Scan the parking lot. Who do you see out there? Where, recognize where your car is at so you can get straight to your car, right? Are there any cars next to your car? What do they look like? Do you see people in them? Things of that sort. You just scan the parking lot. Are there people hanging out in the parking lot? Is there a group of guys, group of people? Certain things you want to look for. Even when you walk out the place, look both ways. Look down and see. Are there people hanging out, right? And before you proceed to your vehicle, again, get your mind ready, right? Put your mind ready for what may come. Be prepared. Don't just walk out, empty-minded. Don't just walk out there with your mind on nothing, or things that where in other words, where if something does happen, you find yourself being caught off guard, being caught by surprise, being caught like in a shocking situation. So basically, before you proceed, as you exit the place where you're at, take a quick look, both sides. All right? Scan the parking lot for, again, people. Make sure you recognize where your car is at, so that way, as you walk out into the parking lot, you're not lost. You're not trying to find out what aisle your car is in. Know where your car is at. Take a quick look. Say, okay, I see my car right there. Whatever it is, the white car right there. So I say, okay, I know where it's at. I don't have to walk out there and get lost or confused. Maybe like you see over here, there's a number of white cars. So you say, make sure you recognize which one is yours, and you make a beeline right to your car. Again, be aware of any cars parked next to yours. If you can see if people are in them, make sure, to be careful, because that's how people can get caught out there, with a car parking next to yours. For the women, this is people how you get kidnapped or something of that sort. For men and women, this is how people can be parked next to your car, and as you go to your car, they jump out and make a quick robbery, and then they can pull off. So, these are just certain things that you want to be aware of before you exit a place. And if you have any type of weapons on you that you might use, have them ready. If you have, a spray, mace, or pepper spray or something, have that in your hand. And what's his name? Nicole. Yes, he does. His is Kareem 1955, I believe it is. Kareem 1955. But back to the program. So as I said, right, if you have any pepper spray or mace or something like that, have that in your hand and have it ready. If you have those, like a Kubaton, the Kubatons or whatever whatever you're going to use. If you got a retractable baton or whatever, have those things ready to go. Put your mind on that at the moment. Whatever you were thinking about, whatever you had your mind on before, put that out your mind right now. Put in mind about getting to your car safely. So get that out your mind. Forget about what you're going to eat when you get home, what you're going to do when you get home, or whatever. Put that out your mind. For the moment, your mind needs to focus on the job, which is getting to your vehicle safely. So if you have, like I said, if you have pepper spray, mace, Kubaton, keychain, a baton, the spikes, the hand spikes or whatever, a taser, whatever you have that you use for your self-defense, have that ready before you start to go. You don't want to start walking to your vehicle and then you get attacked and you don't have it ready. So before you go, have that thing ready. Have whatever self-defense tool or weapon you use, have that ready, right? And then as you start to, go out, Go towards your vehicle with the mindset of readiness, meaning I'm ready. If something happens, I'm not going to get caught by surprise. I'm not going to get scared. I'm not going to be shocked. I'm ready if somebody decides I'm ready if somebody decides to jump out. So as you start to proceed to your vehicle, I'm ready, right? I'm ready. Whatever you got in your hand, you're ready. And as you walk, right? As you walk, take a scan around cars. Make sure that nobody, make sure to see nobody's hiding by your cars. Make sure you walk with a distance too. Like when you do walk towards, vehicles, walk at a distance. Don't walk like right along the edge of the cars where if somebody is hiding, they can catch you more surprise. Walk with a distance. See how I'm at a distance. Walk at a distance so that way if somebody was to come out, you have time to react and respond to said surprise attack. Whereas if you're walking right along the edge of the cars, right? If you're walking right along the edge of the cars, if somebody's on that corner, they can get you right there. But if you walk at a distance from the vehicles, if somebody is hiding behind one of the vehicles or whatever, and they jump out, you have a chance to jump back, right? You got a chance to jump back and react to said surprise attack. All right. So this is just a short video just to, put you up on, on your situational awareness, right? Even if you're approaching a place, same thing, right? If I'm approaching, you take a look and you scan and you see what's going on, right? Be aware, have that situational awareness of your surroundings so you can see and know your environment and not get caught out there, get caught by surprise. All right, so once again, this is Sensei Lewis, just wanting to put you guys up on some things that you can, be aware of in your self-defense. And this is like preemptive. These are preemptive tips, right? These are things that you can have for yourself, preemptively if something should happen, right? You want to be preemptive in your self-defense. So those are things that you can do before you actually have to engage in the physical act of self-defense, right? You want to be aware of it. In fact, if that can even help you avoid confrontation as well, right? That can also help you avoid confrontation because we're not looking to get into a fight. We're not looking to get into a confrontation, right? We only want to use it if necessary, right? If necessary is when we want to use it. If we can avoid trouble and attacks altogether, all the better, right? All the better. Our self-defense is our last resort. I don't want to have to hurt anybody unless I have to, right? I don't want to have to use it unless I really, really have to. So these are just some things that you can do to be aware ahead of time where you can avoid problems altogether, all right? So let's do a quick recap on everything again. So remember, right? Once you leave a shopping mall, don't just walk out there empty-minded and unaware of your situation. Once you walk out, take a moment to scan the area, right? Scan the area both ways. Make sure to be aware of who's out and about, if anybody, right? Make sure you know where your vehicle's at, right? Make sure you recognize where your vehicle's at, so that way you don't walk out there and you get lost. You can't find your car. You didn't remember which aisle you parked in or whatever. Make sure you know where it's at so you can make a beeline, as they say, straight to your car without getting lost, without getting confused, without getting lost in the parking lot trying to look for your car. So, also too, when you leave, try to remember where you parked at. If there's any type of like sign, little like marker, like up there you got the yellow marker, the red marker, there's different color little flags and stuff. So if that can help you to recognize and remember where your car is at, sometimes they have numbers, whatever. Try to remember where you parked at so that way when you come out, you can look and be ready. All right. So again, you come out, you scan the parking lot before you walk out, right? Then you want to see where your vehicle is parked so you can make sure you get straight to it. And then you proceed. Again, if you have any weapons that you use in your self-defense, have those ready. Pepper spray, mace, the baton, retractable baton or whatever. So before you walk out, Get those things in your hand, tasers, hand spikes, whatever. Have them in your hand and have them ready to go before you proceed. All right. And then as you proceed, remember when you do proceed, proceed through the cars at a distance, right? Make sure that when you walk, don't walk right along the cars where somebody could jump out and catch you off guard by surprise. Walk at a distance from the car so that way if somebody was to jump out, you have enough reaction space to react and either get away, run and get away, or you're ready to go into combat mode with your techniques, right? So be prepared with that. And again, also too, as you walk, have in your mind, right? Have in your mind a readiness, right? Clear your mind of whatever distractions, whatever you're thinking about doing when you get home, what you're going to make for dinner, what you're going to eat, the kids, whatever, whatever those things that distract you, clear that off your mind. And at the moment, your focus is being ready for anything to happen. So put your mind that somebody could jump out, somebody could try to attack you, could try to rob you, and be ready. Have your mind on that. Have your mind as you're walking, as you're proceeding to your vehicle, that's the thing that's on your mind, so you're ready to handle that and address that if need be. Okay? So those are the things to keep in mind for your self-defense, your situational awareness. Again, this is Sensei Lewis providing you with, self-defense techniques, self-defense information, things that, like I said, can help you. So again, if you appreciate the lessons and the things that we share with you, and you feel you got some benefit, don't forget to make a donation to the links in the description of the video. We greatly appreciate it. We thank you all for following us, whether you're a student who works with us here physically or those who follow our lessons online. We thank you, all right? We thank you. So again, I pray that the information we give to you is beneficial and of some use. And again, if it is, go on ahead and make a donation and support Sensei, support the dojo. All right? You guys take care, be safe, have a good night.